Hello, this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. Two of the tactics of the enemy is one is to think that he doesn't exist, and the second one is to be so afraid of him. And in this episode, I would like to share with you a posting by Clive Fernandez entitled His Brutal Claws, talking about the experience of Gemma Galgani of being attacked by the enemy, and also the importance of not being afraid. In a letter to a priest, Saint Gemma Galgani wrote, "During the last 2 days, Jesus has been telling me after Holy Communion, 'My daughter, the devil will soon wage a great war against you.' These words I hear in my heart continuously. Please pray for me." She quickly realized that prayer was the best defense. In response, Satan gave her violent headaches in order to make sleeping difficult for her. Her fatigue then made sleeping more difficult, but she persevered. How many efforts does not that wretch make to make it impossible for me to pray? Yesterday evening, he tried to kill me and would have succeeded if Jesus had not come quickly to my aid. I was terrified and kept the image of Jesus in my mind. Okay, so the importance of keeping Jesus in our mind, that will protect us. At one point, while she was writing a letter, the devil snatched the pen from her hand and tore up the paper, then dragged her from the table, seizing her by the hair with such violence that it came off in his brutal claws. She describes another attack in one of her writings. "The demon came before me as a giant of great height and kept saying to me, 'For thee there is no more hope of salvation. Thou art in my hands.' I replied that God is merciful, and therefore I fear nothing. Then, giving me a hard blow on the head, in a rage he said, 'Accursed be you.' And then he disappeared. I then went to my room to rest, and there I found him. He began again to strike me with another rope and wanted me to listen to him, while he suggested wickedness. I said no, and he struck me even harder, knocking my head violently against the ground. At a certain point, it came to my mind to invoke Jesus Father, Eternal Father, through the most precious blood of Jesus, free me. I then don't quite know what happened. That contemptible beast dragged me from my bed and threw me, hitting my head against the floor with such force that it pains me still. I became senseless and remained lying there until I came to myself a long time afterwards. But she kept her faith in Jesus. She even used humor against the devil. She wrote this to a priest, 'If you would have seen him when he fled making faces, you would have burst out laughing. He is so ugly, but Jesus told me not to be afraid of him.'" Let's be aware that Satan and his demons truly exist, and that they're there to oppress us, to attack us. But the thing is, we should not be afraid. Imagine Satan and his demons are like bullies. Okay, they're bigger than us, but we should not be afraid. We have a big brother in Jesus who is bigger and stronger than the bully. So we should always turn to Jesus for protection. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.